Welcome back to the March Flower Club. Thank you so much for joining us this month. March is a gorgeous time for flowers. And we thought we would just collate the most beautiful bunches of spring flowers for you to just scatter through your home and enjoy. There's a few different options that we're going to show you on how you could put them together. But before you do that, put the kettle on, find some calm time, put some nice music on, and just have a really mindful moment. Just thinking about what you're going to make and relaxing, and just let this year and last year's craziness just go and think about the beautiful flowers we've chosen for you. So in your box you will have a selection of around 40 stems of beautiful, beautiful spring flowers. We have been working with the best growers in the UK and the best growers in Holland to choose for you some of the most beautiful tulips we can find. Lots of different varieties, lots of different colours. So we thought we'd just have a bit of a riot of colour in this box. And we've got some beautiful double tulips. These have got extra layers. We've used beautiful single varieties where they've just got that punch of colour. So get all your flowers out, recut the stems, put them in water. Probably take like an inch, half an inch off the bottom. Give them a really good drink. And if the tulips have gone a little bit floppy, just wrap them in some paper and let them just drink upright for about 2-3 hours or something. And what they'll do is they'll straighten up for you. And you should hear that lovely tulip squeak. There's something hopeful about spring flowers, and I think that's what we all need this year. So there's a few different ways that we can arrange them. I'm going to show you, I've got some vases, and surely at home you've got some vases, containers, jugs, whatever you like to put around your house. We've done a bit of a mix of colours, so hopefully you should have something fabulous that'll go with it. And we're going to group our flowers together. So you'll have some, you should have some Veronica. So this is a really lovely flower. You can grow this in your garden if you are green fingered. Got some nice Veronica, your tulips. We'll have some ranunculus as well. Ranunculus are one of my favourite flowers. They're from the buttercup family, and they just have petal upon petal upon petal, and they are just heavenly. And then also really special anemones. So anemones are magical flowers. I think that they are for me a really mindful flower, because when they open, these ones are quite close, when they open you can see inside all of the really beautiful detail. They're just a really nice flower. They're a nice flower to cut short as well. Say pop them in a short pot by your bed, or when you're having dinner, and they're not scented or anything, so they're not too strong to be put near food, but you can just have a look inside and they're just beautiful. So we've got a nice mix here, and I thought I'll do 2 arrangements in these. So I'm going to start off by just simply removing any outer leaves from your tulips. We don't really want them in. And I'm going to do like a loose spiral. Now it's up to you if you want to kind of mix the colours, or you want to keep them quite grouped in variety of colour. I just want you to have fun, really. I'm just gently picking up each stem, removing that leaf, and I'm just spiralling them. And the reason we're doing that is that the flowers aren't going to get squashed. So we've just done a really lovely pick of beautiful colours. And I want to tie it quite tight, this one, because it's going to go high. We want it to be quite a full, fat, juicy bunch of blooms. So I'm going to tie it quite tight. And you've got to be mindful as well that tulips grow about an inch a day. So it'll be quite fun for you to watch them growing and growing. There we go. And you'll find with some of the double varieties as well, you get like a little baby tulip in there, which is super cute. Alrighty. This is a really lovely mix. So I'm going to cut that down. Just be careful if you're doing it anywhere like a polished surface or anything, that you don't get any water on your surface. Now what you can do is you can secure that with twine or string if you want to, or you can just simply gently place them in. Really simple, but really beautiful. And then they'll just grow and flop and go wherever they want to go. And then for the next one, I'm going to do the same again. A little bit higher this time. And anything that's going in the tying point, on the tying point or below in the water level, Got to make sure that it's clean because we don't want bacteria to go into the vase. But spring flowers really, I feel, should be abundant. You know, like at home, you don't want to have just one or two. You want to have a mass of them. It's such a beautiful time. Really enjoy all of these spring flowers. And the idea of this is to have them so that they'll just go all over your home. You know, or make like a little posy and give it to someone that you love. That's the plan. Or you could have been sent this box by someone else that you love, which is also gorgeous. So just have them wherever you want, really. But yeah, little ones like that, so beautiful, just to pop, you know, maybe in a little votive, like on the dinner table or by your bed, and just enjoy nature and what nature's kind of created for you. So we'll keep spiraling round. It's up to you if you want to group the colours, group the varieties. That can look really nice too, where you just have like one variety, one colour, a bit more modern. Or it might, you know, you might have one room that's bright and one room that's not. So keep going round. Roll your shoulders when you're doing this if you're not used to doing floristry. There we go. Getting there. And the thing I like about tulips is that they don't stay the same, they grow. And the thing I like about ranunculus is that too, that they open and they just stay, and they should last a good few weeks really, the ranunculus. And again, the anemones. So they are a very mindful kind of group of flowers, because you can watch them change as the days goes on. Don't put them anywhere too warm. If you want them to kind of stay longer, put them somewhere cooler. Don't put them in direct sunlight. And also, the other thing to remember is that they're really thirsty. So make sure you give them lots and lots to drink. Just going to twist around and now keep adding in that spiral. But yeah, if spring flowers, they probably just need checking every few days. Change the water every few days if possible, just to give them as much chance as they have. There we go. Can't beat that squeak. Okay. And then I'm going to give it a big chop again. So measure your container as to where you want to cut. You know, if you've got like a big rustic jug, or you've got like jam jars, can look gorgeous as well. Anything really. It looks really beautiful with just these spring flowers. Lots of nice water in there. There we go. So that's one nice option. Two big bold displays. Really simple but really beautiful. And they can be like on your kitchen table or wherever you want. So that's one option. Or you can take your flowers and do what I've done here and just decant them into lots of little pops. Oh, you can just throw it across the table. So do that again. Or you can do lots of little pops in lots of different mismatched containers. It could be a jam jar, it could be even like a little teacup, something like that. And they could be on windowsills, they could be on a fireplace, or they could go kind of down the centre of a table. Depends what you want really, but there's lots of different options, and you've got about 40 stems to play with. So, you know, maybe you can make some little posies for people, or just enjoy them. Okay, so thank you so much. I cannot wait to see what you do with your March flower cut box. So make sure you tag us or share us on socials. But yeah, happy spring, it's coming.